Coach, fire away.
Good. Beautiful day, man. Thank the good Lord for that, man. What a practice. Great energy, enthusiasm. Our guys are really looking forward to being back home and getting back out there and playing and executing better than what we showed this past week. Like I said, man, I really thought our effort was unbelievable. We went there to win, from the opening flea flicker all the way to the fake punt. Man, we was doing everything we could to win the game. And we were playing so dadgum hard that we were out of control at times. Like we wanted to win that game so bad that we were just a little out of control. We got to rein and harness that energy in and execute better. And that's been the big point of emphasis this week, is we got to take that energy and competitive nature and how bad we wanted to go to Kentucky and win that game, as a program, and harness it down a little bit and think a little better and execute better. And I think the good thing is you can fix that. You can't sometimes, if you don't have enough talent, if you don't have enough effort and intensity, those can be issues. But we've got talent, we've got effort and intensity. We just got to play better and clean some things up. And we took a great step towards that today. So with that, I'll open it up.
17 and Jackson, they both didn't practice today. Can you provide any update?
No, I don't want to talk about it. Yeah.
Coach, talk a little bit of your thoughts on tackling in that game.
Yeah, I thought early on we tackled really well. We were hitting. I'm talking about hitting. You saw it, Glenn. Then we got tired. We got tired. We went 3 and out 3 consecutive times in a row. That's why we faked the punt. We knew we were a little bit tired there, and then we missed some tackles late that we were making earlier. That's obviously something we got to continue to work on. But for first game versus a great opponent, man, I thought we were running and hitting early on, and we got to do a little bit better when we're tired right there.
Can you speak a little bit to what we might face this weekend when you watch the film with Tulane and Southeast?
Yeah, so Southeastern, this conference and this level and these teams really gave the Sun Belt a lot of trouble. Southeastern, I think La Tech's beat them 45-42 in the last 3 years. South Alabama last year it was 7-7 at the halftime and 21-7 going into the fourth quarter. Louisiana Lafayette beat them 24-7, I think, 2 years ago. Then, Central Ark played Arkansas State to the wire last week. Lamar played Texas State to a 1-score game. So there's been a lot of close games, within our conference, and we certainly know Southeastern's got good players. Coach Selfo's a proven coach, and that Tulane game last week, it was 14-0, and they were in the red zone about to score to make it 14-3 or 14-7 at the half, and they threw a 99-yard pick six. So it really flipped that game. So their game was a lot like ours, with Kentucky. It was much closer than what the score said, and so we've got to continue. But the focus on us this week is taking that energy and passion and honing it in from the time the play call to the time the play is called to the time the play is snapped, and playing better execution.
Everybody kind of talks about you see the most improvement from week 1 to 2.
Yep.
Kind of mentioning of cleaning up stuff. How do you kind of go about doing that, especially you go from Kentucky to playing Southeastern?
Yeah. So for us, for us, there's a lot of things we didn't get to do in that game. We only had 33 snaps offensively. We really just played like a half of football, and so like we wanted to involve Chandler Pittman more and Ethan Crawford more and Larry Simmons more. There was a lot of things that we were on our way to doing. You only get 70 snaps in a game. We weren't even at the halfway mark. So there's a lot of things we didn't get to do, that we're excited about doing. And then, but as far as executing better, I think it's just a mindset and a thought process. Like I said, man, our team, we went up there. Everybody in our program, from the head coach all the way through to the managers, went up there to win. And we laid it on the line and spilt everything we had. We just got to control that a little better and harness that in, and there's a lot of elements of waiting so long to play that built anxiety, and maybe that had something to do with it. I don't know. We'll do a better job of managing that if that ever comes along again. But I think our players know. They saw the tape. They watched this tape yesterday and had even more confidence because of the way they played in that environment. They know they can win one-on-ones. They've just got to correct the things they can correct. We can calm down and execute the assignment better, and we're certainly going to.
To the composure piece, it got a little chippy out there with both teams. When you get teams into the heat of the moment, yakking at each other, you don't want to take away from your guys' physicality, but how do you kind of rein that in and say, hey, at some point you got to just get ready for the next play?
Yeah, well, we want to have an edge, though, Glenn. You know what I mean? We want to be the nasty bunch. And, you know, we want to be nice guys Sunday through Friday, but we don't want to be nice on Saturday. You know what I mean? So we're building that edge back. We've got the talent to do that again. And so, you know, we can't get 15-yard penalties, which we had one. That was foolish down on the goal line. But outside of that, that was the only one. And, you know, we want to play with the edge and we want to play physical. We want people to know they played us when the game's over.
Let's do 2 more for Coach.
I thought Dontae Lucas was everything he's shown in fall camp on Saturday night.
Yeah, he did some good things, some things he's got to do better too. You know, like I said, he played extremely hard, like all our guys did. Assignment-wise, as a group, we just got to calm down and play better, and we're going to. That's what we're focused on.
You mentioned earlier about his confidence in the locker room. What's the mentality like heading into Southeastern?
Yeah, we got a good football team. We got to fix the things that we can fix, control what we can control. We can certainly do that, and we feel like we've got a chance to get on the road and make a run at this thing. But we got to take it 1 week at a time. And right now the focus is on improving each day at what we can control. And right now for us collectively, that's getting the signal, thinking about our assignment, and executing our assignment with controlled rage and aggression.
Thank you, Coach.
Appreciate it.